Welcome to Goldisch News. For today's episode,
You're getting replaced. Yes, this is not a joke. We're replacing the AI voice with me. Now, I don't know what the editor will do, but um, let me push my channel before he actually catches on with what I'm doing. Because look at this. I'm a perfect channel. It likes to do voiceovers with his new mic. It probably sounds shit, but it's gonna get fixed in the future. But for now, I'm your new news host. And what better way to introduce myself than to replace the AI voice immediately? Now let's get on with the episode because we've got a lot of new news for today. And we gotta, put them in like a couple of minutes. So let's begin.
Anyways, welcome to the Goldish News. I'm Xboom, or basically the channel that got pushed in this side. I'm your new host, and I hope we actually have a great time together. If I can survive more than one episode. Anyways, today we're gonna be looking at some of the news that we have. So, let's begin with them. Now, apart from me being the new voice, there is also a three-brother alliance between Victor Paul, Golddragon Kartsa, Silons, and Adolphus. Those people are dukes, and Silons is actually the old duke of Jakron. Now this is a political alliance between them, so that they could make sure their goals are aligned, and so that they could, contribute to one another as parts of the Golden Kingdom. Anyways, now Silons, the one that is going in this alliance, uh, as the old Duke of Jakron, is actually gonna come back and install himself in Dia. Maybe not as a Duke, but we don't have like that far of a look into the situation. It's still a bit fuzzy since it's a bit secreted. Anyways, there is an Iraqi crisis, which is the Novus Uraka crisis. Basically, Ilroy and Yaroy are claiming Novo Urakan lands, which led to Dia joining the Duchy of December. But it's still being a core part of the Alroy. And you could see where that goes. This is gonna be a huge land dispute, and I'm thinking that it might get a lot of time. No, they might spend a lot of time really digging in and trying to solve this problem. Next up, we've got the Golden Dragon Cat's Enolea family, which is a subhouse of the Golden Dragon. They're basically like a really far part of the family. And then the main line, they're actually going to build their new place in either Dia or Mesembra. Now, there is a few problems here with them deciding to maybe build in Mesembra. Because Mesembra is a really, really underdeveloped country with a lot of developed laws. The laws are too developed for like that kind of country. It actually kind of looks more as a country with, you know, still barbarians in it that don't have literature, and they actually do have a lot of laws and a lot of bureaucracy, which other duchies do not have. They don't. So I myself, as a citizen of the Golden Kingdom, would say that Dia is actually the proper option here, as it's the place where Victor Paul Dragon Katze is actually living, so most of his relatives would kind of have to go to the mainland. And we've also got a little bit of addressing for one of our enemies. Let's go Golden Kingdom. The first 3 battles of the long Sarian War have been won by us with flying colors, even though the Saurians have warlords. We have more money than them. The problem is that we have spent a lot of money on the war itself, and even if we manage to beat Saria, we're gonna have to spend a lot of time recovering from the war, since there's been a lot of resources lost. Now, another new story about Saria is them actually realizing that there has been a vandal amongst them which was kicked out of the country a month ago. And that vandalism that got him out is him opening almost every openable thing in a city called Ahurain, which is on the Tiberium. Yes, it's kind of about hard to imagine them being here, but they're colonizers. They have a lot of territories here. That's why they say that most of their territories are on the Tiberium, which is total lie actually, because 40 to 60% on the Tiberium isn't most. Like, I don't even know who taught Saurians math. Maybe they don't have math. But anyways, let's get to the problem. So they have actually addressed this issue just now. They have actually realized that there is an issue, and they have identified the suspect this late. And it was only because he himself actually kind of made a statement in which he stated that he opened those trapdoors and doors and everything that could be opened. So now we have identified the person who is responsible for opening those doors, and his name is RGRJ. Now, RGRJ, as a person, is not gonna face any punishments for all this that he has done, because he has never actually pledged allegiance to the Saurians, and he has never though accepted their laws. So by not accepting their laws, he's not broken any laws, and for breaking no laws, he won't get any punishment. Plus, he is a part of our kingdom, and he will actually be protected by us. And now, I might be saying this like I'm Paul, but trust me, Paul would 100% defend every single citizen of this country until his last breath. We have a proposal for a wheat farm by the person responsible for the trapdoor incident, and it's a really big, really huge farm underground. It's this really tall underground wheat farm that's going to be massive, and it's actually going to go under second, which is the best duchy ever. And their goal is to actually produce more wheat in New Ostland so that they could get more beer than New Ostland, since again, that citizen, the trapdoor incident, we're just gonna call him RGRG, has seen that New Ostland has more beer than them. And of course, the drunken people won't get beaten and won't allow getting beaten. So they propose this as a mega build, and it's still not accepted in terms, but it may be soon. I think that next episode will keep you updated on that situation and on the Syria war situation. But anyways, we have to end the episode here. And if you haven't joined the Stoneworks SMP, the IP is play.stoneworks.gg, and we hope we actually see you joining our country with the Golden Kingdom Discord, which is listed in the Stoneworks Discord. We hope you join all kinds of Discords so that we could actually show you our active nation that's really been advancing. We hope you have a great time, and thank you for watching Goldisch News.